Greetings, it is Captain Anderton here, and I'm following on from, you just saw us unboxing this beast of an amplifier out in the warehouse here. So we've got now the Marshall 1962 LE Blues Breaker, so LE for limited edition. This is a completely hand-wired, as authentic a reproduction of an original 62 Blues Breaker that Marshall could possibly make. It's part of Marshall's sort of 50th anniversary celebration. Was announced last year in their 50th anniversary, but didn't actually go into production until this year. Now the Blues Breaker is, I guess, depending on which way around you look at this, was either the amp that Eric Clapton made famous while he was in the sort of the Blues Breakers, or you could say, some people would say this was the amp that made Eric Clapton famous, because it gave him that first kind of distinctive Clapton tone. What makes this different to the Blues Breaker that Marshall have had in the catalogue for many years now is it is true hand wired, just how the original ones would be. Some lovely details like the transformers that were used in the original ones of these were made by a company called Drake Transformers, and Marshall have tracked down the wiring diagrams of the original transformers, gone back to Drake, who are still around, and had the transformers made for this to the exact same level that the original ones were. Marshall did say within current modern health and safety restrictions, so obviously if there were any kind of types of components used that are no longer legal to use, they're not used, but as close as they possibly can. The speakers, which are Celestions, again have been remade by Celestion to be exactly the same as the speakers that would have been in a 62 one. The model numbers, I've just got them written here, are the T652s, even going back to the fact that the chassis on the speakers are aluminium, which they would have been in those days, and very, in fact I don't have any speakers that use aluminium nowadays. Even detail like the grill cloth, to get this, I don't even know how you describe it really, it's almost like a pinstripe style mottled grey grill cloth, again not made anymore. They've had to find the original US manufacturer, get them to make a special run of this cloth. So it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of history. I believe only 50 were made as part of the 50th celebration. There are only 15 in the UK, and Andertons only have one. So as I said before, if you buy one from Andertons, it's this actual one you're going to get. What else can we tell you about a Blues Breaker? We're going to hear Rob play it. I tell you what it does come with, a really nice presentation pack signed by the board of directors of Marshall Amplification. If we come and look at the knobs before we start playing, you'll see a Blues Breaker. Basically the cool bit over here is volume 1 and volume 2 are two very slightly different preamp sections, and what many guitar players of the time would do is what's called diming, which is where my guitar's plugged in here into input 1, and then we jump a lead from input 1 to input 2, so actually I can drive both channels simultaneously if I want to, and get this is the sort of the brighter of the two, this is the darker of the two, and you can blend the two together. We've got a bass, middle and treble control, a presence control, and a tremolo sort of section, or vibrato section. And that's the kind of cool vintage pedal that comes with it to turn the tremolo on and off. So there we go. I think we should just hear it. I've been Lee Anderton from Andertons Music Company. Hope you've enjoyed the video of this very, very exclusive Marshall Blues Breaker amplifier. And if you end up being one of the lucky people who actually end up owning one of these, I'd love to hear your comments in the section below. That's it. Over and out.